Okay, two lines intersecting. You can find out where they intersect by either drawing them and reading off a graph, or by doing them simultaneously using simultaneous equations. We have to be able to do both. So I'll do this here, this one first. Graph the equation y equals x plus 2 and y equals 2x minus 3. So x plus 2 has a y-intercept of 2 and a gradient of 1 on 1. That's the line. This one here has a y-intercept of minus 3 and a gradient of 2 on 1. Oh, and I remember this example. I didn't give you enough. The scale's not big enough. Anyway, you would read it off there. You'd read the scale. Yeah, so the 2 points, let's call it 6, 8. I think that's what it's going to be. If I continue my scale, write the solution, 6, 8. Same answer for both. So they're just the two ways we can ask the question. Okay, here's a practical example. Jeanette is comparing plans of two telephone companies. She has a monthly access of $14 plus $1.30 per call, where the other one's $25 plus 80 cents per call, and they put it here, and they want us to graph both from 0 to 50. Okay, let's have a look. Oops. You have to go from 0 to 50, so I'm going to go up by 10s, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now, one is C equals 1.3n plus 14. Let's see what's happening at 0. When n is 0, C is 14. I also want to know what's happening at n equals 50. When n is 50, I'll times 1.3 by 50 and add 14, and I'll work that out. C is 79, so the highest value for this is 79. If I do the same with the other, C is 0.8n plus 25. When n is 0, it's the y-intercept, which is 25, so C is 25. And when n is 50, C is 65. So I have to go up to 79 and as low as 0. So I might go up by 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And I'm going to call that cost. And this one down here is number of calls. Now, I only need 2 points to draw a line. 0, 14. And 50, 79. And there's one. The other one, I'll do it in brown, 0, 25, 50, 65. And they intersect. And the question says, if Jeanette makes around 18 calls per month, which plan is cheaper? 18 calls? Which one's cheaper? The green one. I'm going to just colour code these. The brown one was this. And that's the green one. So which one's cheaper? Oz Express 1. Oz Express. For what number of calls do both plans have the same? That's this interesting point here, and I would say it's 25. To what type of caller would you recommend a Oz Express plan? Well, it's cheaper if you make less calls, and the other one's cheaper if you make more calls. I'll do the next example on another video.